Hey Freckle Crew, back again. Like I said, I was gonna make a video for the book that I had published, so that's why we're here. Um, one thing to know about me is I am a self-taught poet. I am also a self-taught novelist. I didn't go to any fancy schools like everybody else did, so my vocabulary is not really vast, I should say. But as I've gotten older, my vocabulary has gotten lots better. Um, I've learned many words. Had a good time with it. It's just like, yeah, you're gonna mispronounce the word. It's just like, um, but I'm figuring that stuff out, and it's slowly coming to my head. I'm starting to learn better words, better ways to use them things, and I just have a lot of fun doing that. So if you ever read my book and be like, what's his vocabulary? It's because I'm not as smart as all those people that went to college. Anyway, so we're here to talk about the book Gift of Poetry. So this book was my very first project I ever did get published. And I was just kind of spreading my wings on it, trying to see what would happen. The company I went through was, I guess you could say, okay. They didn't really do much marketing for me, so it was kind of hard to get it out there unless I did it myself. Another thing about it is at the time I wrote this book, I was young. I wrote the poems that are in here. I was very young, so my vocabulary is not great. But it was a lot of fun to write it and get it out there, just give people an idea of what I do. Another thing about it is I am not a religious person by any means. I am absolutely a believer, but this book did have a lot of religious aspects to it. It was very religiously, how should I put this, influenced. You see, I made this one here. It's called Mountain to Heaven. It's basically climbing a mountain to get there. I'll probably read that one to you since it's all under copyright. Everything I ever do on this channel is always going to be copyrighted under my name. And don't forget that. Just kidding. I'm just here to have fun and let you guys see kind of where my brain is half the time. And a lot of the poetry I write it's comes from life experiences. I have my good days, my bad days. I have some fun days where I'll make really fun poems, really funny ones. I'll read one of those to you too. But this book, it's a good one to read. I mean, for a first time publisher, I don't think it turned out that bad. But it's great. The way to get a hold of this book is you can order it off the people that I had got it published through, which was exlibris.com. And I'll put that link in my description down below. The problem with them is if you buy from them, I only get a $3 royalty from them. And so it just doesn't make sense. Or if you just want to order it straight from me, it's $15 and it'll actually help me continue my dream of being a publisher, get some more books out there that I've been wanting to get out there. It also would help me upgrade. I have a camera, but I can't seem to figure out how to get the microphone going for my computer, so I'm using my phone right now. But if I can get going on this and be successful, I can get more books published out there to let you guys have something new to read with me. And I'm sure you'd really enjoy what I do. It's kind of fun to see where somebody that's not super educated, like a lot of college students are or college writers are, that I can still come up with some great ideas. I have great imagination. I like to write a lot of mystery novels. I also like to write a lot of crime ones as well. They're kind of fun for me. I've only wrote one drama. It turned out okay. I liked it. It wasn't my favorite, but it still turned out okay. And again, as I can get things published, I might still share them with you. But yeah, so we're here to talk about this one, Gift of Poetry. It was a fun project. It is copyrighted under Ex Libris. It was released back in 2014, September. And like I said, there's the table of contents. You see a lot of them are, I guess you could say, religious in a way. So if you like religion, it's great for you. Even if you're not, you still enjoy it, I'm sure. So I'm going to share Mountain to Heaven with you. I'll try not to make it super boring. I'll try to get you guys have fun with it. Anyway, so let's read it. What is beyond the clouds? I hear it's empty of frowns. There's a mysterious town. To get there, you must not clown. You must climb the mountain. It's the mountain to heaven. With it, you will climb rocky ridges. You will climb cutthroat edges. You will climb rocks which fall. They may drop you all. You must catch your falls and then reclimb the wall. Some may make it, some may not. The fire in your body will show the way. There is that fire that will expire. You must climb before it expires. With that, you will run. You will run into rocky ridges. You will run into cutthroat edges. You will run into cutthroat edges. You will even bump a tree. When the fire expires within thee, you'll find yourself at the top or you'll find yourself at the bottom of that mountain to heaven. So it's kind of a fun one. You think about just your life experiences of, when you're doing right and wrong, you should know, we're all going to make our mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. I mean, nobody's perfect, and we all know that. If I was perfect, I'd be the president. Well, even the president's terrible, but all presidents are terrible, I should say. If I was perfect, I wonder where I would be right now. I really do. Yeah, and I guess I should explain to you why I started writing poetry. I wrote a lot of these poems when I was really early teens. So I was 13, 14, 15 years old. So that's why my vocabulary is not great in it, but it was a fun project just to put out there. But I'm sure you guys have all heard of Shel Silverstein. He is one of my favorite poets, although he's not around anymore. I assume you guys would recognize this book here by him. He's one of my favorite guys. He's just because he just had fun with his poems, and that's what I want to do, and that's the goal. All right, let me find a really good one that you guys would probably really like. Here we go. Poem from the Heart. This was one that I wrote when I was with a girl that I really, really liked, and so I wrote it for her. So it was a fun one to write for her, and she actually really liked it. It made her blush, as any poem would from a hopeless romantic, I guess you could say. So a poem from the heart. This girl I really know is so beautifully near. Should I meet her at the pier? She does not know that I am the tear on her cheek, and that tear that I am is her cure. I'm that shining tear who will stick with her for years. I am the arms out holder close, so that she will have no fear. Every night when I am asleep. Oh, hold on. My mistake. I'm not going to edit that out, just so you know. People make mistakes. It just tells you I'm not perfect. So where was I? I am the arms that hold her close so that she will have no fear. She does not know I dream of her every night when I am asleep. If only I could talk to her. That would be the year. I am that light kiss on her cheek that I will not want to miss. That cheek with the tear will last a shining year. When she cries, I am that tear who is there to make her smile. It will be a smile seen from a mile. She is such a shining scene. We would make a perfect team. I really feel I could be the one that would stick through her through a ton. We would have so much fun if only I could tell her I love her so. It comes to mind if she feels the same. I will just see what the future holds for me. So those are a couple of ideas of what's in that book. You want to read more of them? Guess what? You got to buy one. I got to figure out how to make a link to where you can buy it straight from me. If you just can't wait to get one, you can also order one at barnesandnoble.com. And again, I get only about a $3 royalty from there. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun to do these poems. Another thing is, oh shoot, I just lost my train of thought. Well, I lost my train of thought. Oh well, that happens to the best of us. Well, that's the end of that video. I can totally forget. Okay, well, this is the end. I hope you guys appreciated the poems that I read to you. If you'd like to hear more from that book, I am willing to do so. Just let me know. But I think the best experience you're going to get is if you actually get one. Not saying you have to, just if you're interested in getting one. Also, if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for all my new videos, and I'll get back to you guys with some more fun poems, or books even, or reviews if you guys have a review. It was great making this video and talk to you again. Peace out, Freckle Crew.